Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Super Metroid 100% tournament match tonight. We've got a pretty good one scheduled for you. We've got CanadianOwl versus BandsWithLegends. And I am joined here by another one of the runners in the tournament here, Sir Hoptet. How's it going tonight?
It's going pretty good. Pretty excited to see how this turns out. I know he's a pretty good runner, along with Bands with Legend is as well. So
Yeah,
pretty excited.
definitely. Definitely gotta scope out that competition a little bit too, right?
Exactly.
So we have sent the racers off, so we'll be starting in a moment. As one of the top 48, you want to give us a rundown on 100%?
Yeah. So 100% is just collecting all items set throughout the game. 100 items. There's generally two routes you would take, and that's um, early croc and early ice. At least as I know them. I know they go by a couple different names, but
That's what
I'm
I
not.
call them too.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
some people will call them like late ice and late croc or something like that. I'm not sure what Kin or Owl or Bands with Legend does. So we'll see.
We'll definitely see what they choose to go. The main difference there is the really well. I think it's difficult, but depending on the racer, the difficult ice clip trick over to get to Shack Tool, always causing trouble. Basically, if you go early croc, you don't have to do it. You can just grapple beam as intended, and you'll see that when we get there. But the early ice route, you have to do that clip, and only, from what I understand, it really only saves time if you get it, what, like first or second try, something like that. So
Yeah, I think so.
you also got to be good.
I know a lot of time saved from early ice is the Crocomar kill, so then he doesn't do swipes or pauses when he's backing up, along with the spike suit, shine spark over to X-ray. I know those
Okay.
are like the major time saves.
Yeah. And of course, starting with Turian, looked like Canadian Owl having a bit of trouble. Almost dropped out of the 40s, but this is a long run. I did not look what their qualifier or P2B times were, but I believe most of the runners here having pretty quick, under an hour and a half. I think everyone that qualified, that was close to the cutoff, if I remember correctly. So none of these runners going to be a slouch here tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess we are seeing our first instance of Moonfall from Al there in the parlor, I believe. I'm gonna get my room names going again. And then down here, at 100%, Moonfall is gonna be used a little bit more. It looks like on Al's side to save some time. There's definitely some extra rooms where you would see it over your typical any percent run. So, gotta make sure to have that tech in your pocket now.
Yeah. Not sure, like,
What's that?
I'm not sure, like, how moonfalling works. I believe it's something to do with just how Samus is standing.
Yeah, I mean when you like, there's something about the angle up, the shoot, and the jump when you're moonwalking where it basically uncaps your fall speed. I know the good players do it in a certain way, but when you're a beginner learning it, like the only way I know how to do it is you like hold your angle up button while moonwalking, and then basically just do a little hop in the opposite direction that you're moonwalking, and it sort of works if you do it that way. But if you want to do a good one, there's like some extra button presses you do, if I remember correctly.
Right.
So like this one here in this in the climb is pretty easy to just get with the regular way, but you'll see like Al went for kind of a shorter one in the room above that you probably needed the more advanced technique for. Sorry, I don't really know that one very well.
I think you're all good. I'm not sure how much the Parlor Moonfall saves over just falling down.
Yeah, I mean a lot of the moonfalls, besides the the climb one, for example, even just setting them up takes time away from how much they're going to save. So they're not always going to save a ton of time, but this is a long run, so every little bit helps for sure. And a lot of this run is going to be, more movement than I would say like tech or trick based. I don't know if you agree with that or not, but
Right. It's highly movement based. Like, yeah.
Yeah. So, little things like that, just optimizing that movement, that's kind of almost the name of the game for this category. A fantastic Bomb Teresa from Canadian Owl.
Yeah, it looks like they both, before entering BT, farmed some of the, I believe they're just flies. I don't know exactly what they're called. Canadian or Owl just going for more health, so our BT would give him missile drops, and Bands, I'm not sure if he had 2 little missiles or what was going on there.
Yeah, and I'm pretty bad with names, so you're not gonna. You can call them whatever you want, and I probably wouldn't. pink flying bug things. So.
I think a lot of the thing is people just call them frogs. Just everything in Metroid is frogs.
Yeah. Yep. Thanks, Rumble, for reminding us as well. Yeah. So they are going down to early supers here. One of the most important tricks to learn early on in your speedrunning career.
And just grabbing this super pack here, and I believe essentially sequence breaking is just skipping spore spawn so that you don't have to go fight him. In case you didn't know.
So is it really 100% if you don't fight spore spawn? I mean, you have to visit Shag Tool and all the other mini bosses, right?
Do you fight Shag Tool?
Well, I mean, some people do.
I wasn't aware of that.
Some people let him live, but
I mean, it's just a robot doing his job, man.
Yeah, I usually let him live. Depends on how the rest of the run's going.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Al doing a nice reverse mock ball, pretty tight.
Oh, they both got it.
Band's going with it too. Nice.
That's or at least that's what I'm talking about. Just that little bit of movement tech saving quite a bit of time rather than having to go back up over the top of this room. So, every little bit in all these rooms getting optimized here by some excellent players in this tournament. And as far as the tournament goes, too, don't forget, we've got prize money on the line. So definitely pretty awesome for Super Metroid. I guess, oh yeah, it says it right there, $2,250 on the line for this tournament. Generously donated, I believe, most of the money. Some of it, from Kip Tracy and Maniacal and others. So definitely shout outs to everyone who put in for the prize pool. Makes everything a little bit more exciting, I think.
Yeah, just a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. Oh, Asher also saying Zenny put in for sure. Yeah, I don't think they. I saw something on the Discord that all the names weren't released yet, or some are anonymous or whatever. But definitely shout outs to, I believe it was most of the organizers put in some money themselves, which is superb.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
And it is a 100% run with picking up the Spazer beam here. What do you think? Spazer's the best beam, or?
I'm gonna say wave. It just about goes through anything, and yeah, you don't, as good as Spacer is, you don't see it getting much credit and run, you know.
And we are still early, but I do like how these runners are keeping it close so far. We saw very similar early supers room, getting some tough tricks, so excited to see the rest of this race for sure. Now I do know, or I think I know at least, it's been a little while since I've done some commentary, but one of the things you can mix up with these 100% races is getting an early power bomb so that you don't have to come back to this crade layer section. Pretty sure it's slower, but it's also safer for not forgetting that power bomb locked missile.
Yeah, I think if I recall correctly, it was actually a little bit faster.
Oh, was it?
I think by 10 seconds, around that.
Oh, okay.
Owl getting a very nice crate kill.
Yep.
No problems.
Having the 2 missile in the bag there. Okay, a lot of people saying the power bomb might be faster, so what do I know? Oh wow, BandsWithLegends doing a 4 super quick kill on crate and nailing it.
Wow.
Like to see the throwbacks.
I do not see the 4 super that often, honestly.
No, not anymore. So we've got that hot Varia suit, and it's time to head down. Don't forget your E-tank on the way out. And those things in the E-tank room are definitely frogs. They've got jumping legs and everything.
Definitely. I feel like calling those frogs actually makes me feel better of knowing a name.
And there are a lot of item fanfares in this route, in this 100% run. What is it? 7 seconds times 100.
I think it's like
Each your
about 11 minutes
life
total.
11 minutes.
I think so.
So settle in here for the night shift, and I guess most of the North American parts. If you're joining us from other parts, it may be earlier and later, but you're gonna hear that fanfare music a lot.
Yeah.
What do you do to pass the time during the fanfares? Just stretch the fingers out, or?
I'm mostly just think, okay, what am I gonna do next? Hopefully, I can do that right. Because I know with a couple items that you pick up, you do, or you can do certain strats falling right after them. Sometimes they can just be get go.
Right. Okay, now picking up that item there in the lava, and often an often missed location in Metroid randomizers, I feel like. So glad to see them both taking that one.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like if you've been running any percent, or if any percent's one of the main things you run, cathedral missiles would be a pretty difficult one to remember.
Yeah.
Owl getting a very clean bubble mountain. A King Cac not knocking him off.
Yeah, same with BandsWithLegends. Very nice. And no real need to conserve ammo too much in 100% as far as missiles go. So you saw Bands using a couple of missiles on CAC and making sure not to get knocked off. I like it. And we've got the speed booster for both players now as well, so this will definitely start to heat up a little bit.
Yeah, speed booster is probably by far one of my favorite items. Just all the tech with it, you know, and the things you're gonna be doing with it. It's pretty wild.
Yeah. You got those short charges, and probably a few short charges more in the 100% run than any percent.
Here we are.
So hopefully we'll see some good ones out of these two.
Oh, yeah. Collecting wave beam now. By far one of the better shot upgrades, in my opinion. Again, being oh, what was that?
I definitely like some wave beam. Gives you that easier time, like there with King Cac, trying to get him off the top. Top of Bubble Mountain.
And then I guess we'll see which route Owl is taking right here.
Yeah. Oh.
He's
Looks like a croc.
oh yeah. I think Croc is probably, just my opinion, one of the fun route to run. I haven't ran ice yet, but I quite like it.
Well, and this is definitely where, you got to remember it is a race. So, maybe if Owl can, Owl is the higher seed, I think, right? So, I mean, yeah, maybe if Owl can run ice, if he's playing a lower seeded opponent, he may not, choose to run the ice route because it is a little bit more dangerous if you're not perfect with that clip. But at the moment, we've got dueling croc fights, which is awesome. No one really creating any separation at this point. So, I mean, obviously, Owl's a little bit ahead, but really, I mean, not even maybe 30 seconds at this point. Let's see. Croc fighting back a little bit, so I might open up a little more.
It's about 30 seconds. Just a little bit more.
And we've got 2 crocs down. We don't get croc emotes in the chat anymore. I mean, I don't see a single one over there.
I fixed that.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Bunny got my back too.
The funny or the croc frog.
And Croc down for bands as well. Oh, and he bonks on that spark, trying to get over to the first power bombs there.
Yeah, it can be a pretty painful spark to miss.
Yeah, falling into the lava, lose some health too, and all that sort of thing. So yeah, this is on this route. This is their first pack of power bombs, and now picking up that grapple beam for Owl. So having plenty of gear. Yeah, and Band's going for another moonfall too.
Gotta love it. Wow, with the Indiana Jones strand. Ooh, okay.
Oh, and he drops it.
It's okay, he probably. See if we can get a nice short charge. Nice.
Wow, that one looks really tight. You know what that is?
As far as I know, you can get it on a fairly well-timed stutter 3-trap or 3-tap, but it is very tight.
Okay. I've never tried that one myself. Looks tough. Well done, Al.
And then Band's doing a different way of getting the missile pack first and then going for grapple. As far as I know, I believe that's slower.
I would think so. And I know this room has a mathematical name, and I always forget which one it is. So I'm sure Tracy might be mad at me, but I think it's cosine room. But you know,
it is.
Geometry was a long time ago.
I'll just getting a quick farm right there just to make sure he's all set with some good stuff. Good ammo and health. I know health coming out of here will be a relatively big thing because you'll have one if not two shine sparks coming out. The first one being right at the top of the elevator, and then the second one for Ocean Fly. And just having a good amount of health will go a long way right here.
Yeah, it's interesting in this type of 100% run that, you know, in any percent you're always managing your health, but this one you're trading it for speed too. Like if you screw up your health management, then you can't do your shine sparks and it's slower. So it's definitely a delicate balance in this part of the run.
And we saw Owl open the door leading to ice right there. I believe saving a super, at least for later, since you have the cat coming up right here, and he'll give you a super.
Yeah, and getting a shine spark through this room here, which I'm sure has a name.
Yeah, I wouldn't know it.
I don't think that one saves very much time, but everyone does it, and it always looks cool. So Band's doing it as well.
And Owl looks like he got a really good red tower climb.
Yeah, definitely.
Getting him safely. And then collecting, I can't remember which one this is. It's either alpha power bombs or beta power bombs.
I think this one's alpha.
That would make more sense.
And another secret missile pack behind it.
Band's actually not far behind at all.
No, yeah, I actually think, well, now that he falls into this thing a little less, but I actually think on the Croc escape made up a bit of time. Maybe something to do with that Indiana Jones issue Al was having.
Possibly.
Oh wow, CanadianOwl getting a good Shine Spark strat there. And this must be beta then, right? I know the other one's alpha, but I don't see people picking this one up too much in other categories. So. Looks like Bands is gonna go for it too, and he gets it off. Dang!
Just in the nick of time too.
Yeah, and now he's getting a follow from a big green blob. Maybe it's a frog.
I think it might be a frog.
Well, either way, that's a good. Well, actually, let's watch some shine sparking from Owl. But while we do that, definitely a good time to mention you got to follow these runners. Pop over their channels. I'm sure someone's thrown the command in lately, but you know, make sure anytime you're watching one of these runs that you follow these runners. They're doing a great job. What is it? That one? That one.
Looks like they're both going for the grapple. Oh, no. Falling down. That's gonna cost them a bit.
Yeah, that's no good.
Oh, interesting though. He's skipping that missile pack right there.
Yeah.
I don't normally see that either, but does get the ocean fly, so that'll help him out too.
Yeah, definitely. And Al remembering to pick up that item there before turning the ship on, so he doesn't have to do 2 spiky rooms of death. For some reason, I always seem to forget.
Yeah, that can happen. Owl entering Fantoon. We'll see how he goes.
Yeah. And he does have Spazer off, right? So we might see some. Let's see. Oh, getting a real slow pattern. Oh, there we go. Get some missiles in.
Good top row too.
Oh, that one not so slow. And he is going for an X Factor. And looks like he nailed it.
Nice. Fantoon still hanging on there. Look at him. Yep, there it is.
Good finish by Owl. Looks like Bands shot a super, which is not good. I'm not sure what happened there.
Possibly just a misclick.
Yeah. Looked like he also got a slow, but now getting a really slow. So this is definitely going to lose him some time. You don't want to shoot that super in a Fantoon. And getting the enrage.
Yeah, that can really slow things down.
I don't know the exact timing, but I think it's more than 10 seconds you lose, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's quite a bit of time.
Yeah, and looks like SpeedGaming 2 is clicking over this way. So thanks for joining us over here. We've got the Super Metroid 100% tournament going on. This is one of the first races in the bracket stage. I think it might actually be the first. Didn't see anything else on the scale. Oh man, and enraging him again. This is just having... Bands is just having a time with Fantoon right now.
Fantoon can be really the worst.
Oh, jeez.
Looks like Owl's got a really good amount of health going into a spike room. So he should get through pretty safely. Finally,
Fantoon down for Bands. Congrats on that. Looks like he was just 1 missile away, I think, if I saw that correctly. And Al taking damage boost strats in Spiky Room. I mean, like you said, he's got plenty of health, but definitely playing it quick with those. going for another one, but missing it off of that spark. Oh, and falling into the water on the fish and the spikes. That's a bad day.
Yeah.
Deciding to take the grapple instead.
Yeah. Don't want that to happen again.
It's probably a good choice. So, we kid though. Al is an excellent player. That's just a really unfortunate fall there.
Yeah, that's not a fun one to make anytime, really.
So, Band's back on the collection here, getting another super peck.
Yeah, it looks like he'll be going through Spike Room as well with a good amount of health.
Yeah.
Taking a bit of damage exiting.
And from what I have seen in Hondo runs, I mean, now that Al is out of Spiky Room with a decent amount of health, there's not going to be, I mean, don't want to jinx anyone, but not going to be too much chance of anyone dying farther on in this run. So looks like we've got a solid run set up for Al, and we'll see Bands come out of it in just a second here, because he is also already through the first round of Spiky Room. Al missed something? Oh no, the robots, I forgot. Everybody's favorite 100% room, right?
Yeah, this room can go wrong really quickly. Yeah, especially with the sparks falling and just everything going on there.
Al unleashing all of his ammo. Al's trying to clip through this robot here, but he is not cooperating. So gonna have to
push him back.
Yeah. Oh, and can't get through the second robot either. Really struggling with that clip. Does finally push him backwards at least.
Yeah, the robots know he's ahead, so
the great equalizer.
Right.
I like that comment from Bunny. The robot's too chunk for him. Sorry, I'm gonna have to steal that now.
That's good.
Can't forget the missile in the sky.
Yeah.
Excellent spark there.
Kind of looks like Owl might be going into bowling alley with 250 health. That feels a little low, just as far as I know, to do a gauntlet spark. So he might go to the ship, especially depending on how his reserves are right now.
And he is looking to farm some health and getting all ammo. Oh, we got one big health drop. So looks like he's actually going to take the grapple too. Oh, or fall into the spikes and then grapple. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Do a 50-50.
Yeah, taking it safe.
So yeah, trying to conserve that health. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he has enough either. I think it's close to. I mean, the cutoff is close to 3 tanks, right? So he should be fine. Or am I wrong?
No, that's about right.
Okay.
I'm not sure how much health the initial spark up to the power bombs is, but as far as I know, he should get a decent way into the gauntlet anyway.
Yeah.
This spark coming up right here for the right ship reserve tank will do 40 if you initialize it just from standing position on the ground. But he could
probably see him jump, right?
Yeah.
If he turned grapple on it, man, he's gonna probably give it a little bit here. Let's see. Yep,
there it is.
And Band's just taking all the damage on the spikes, doing your standard Looked like he got through in 2, I think.
Did not see.
Why not both? Yeah, come on. Picture in picture for the tourney versus debate over there. So just, I know we're not supposed to get into it too much, but I would encourage anyone, who's of voting age in the US to definitely check out the debate, maybe afterwards. I mean, it's definitely recorded, so maybe after this match, go check that out and see what happened. Make sure, you vote and all that as well.
Yeah, that can be very important, especially nowadays.
Yep. Alright, so Al is coming out of the wrecked ship. Like you were saying, health looks okay. Maybe a little sketch. Let's see what he does.
Looks like he's filling up his reserves now.
Yeah, he's gonna pop the reserves instead of taking a refill at the ship.
Turning off Faria as well, just for later.
And so we are going to see the wraparound shot. You want to talk a little about that?
Yeah, so the wraparound shot, basically, you're able to stand at a position from the right side of the map, as we're about to see Al do, and it opens the door on the other side so that they can do a gauntlet spark, which sends them all the way over to the other door, as long as they have enough health. I'm not sure exactly how that works again.
Well, I think black magic, because he got it first try. Very nice wraparound shot from Al, and having calculated 31 health left.
Very good, yeah.
Doing all the maths on the fly, and yeah, making that gauntlet spark look easy. And Band's doing it the way I do it, which is just refilling at the ship so you don't have to count.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry about the power bomb room. Coming up. Owl looks like he's taking it safe.
Oh,
nice save there.
Wow, I can't believe he saved that.
Oh.
I don't even know what happened there. He set it up safe.
I know, it looks like it was really good.
Yeah, that was like some kind of freak accident or something. Like, he looked good to me. He said he didn't do the jump strat, which, you leave that one layer of shot block there, so you line it up while you're standing on it, and as the safe strat. And he, I don't know. It just one frame over, I guess, or something.
That must have been.
Wow. Good presence of mind to save it, though. That's your top-notch racer right there. Making sure, and you're not as familiar with the 100% run. There are 2 items there. If you don't go directly down the middle, you have to go through Gauntlet twice, which is a huge time suck. So you got to make sure to line that up.
Looks like Al did a good fall. Both moonfalls going down to get all this good stuff.
Yep. Looks like he thought he was gonna fall into the pit and didn't there, which is hilarious.
Yeah, quick turnaround.
Yeah. We didn't think he was gonna fall earlier. He had to save it. And that time he's just ready to save it.
That's right.
Down into Edecoons, my childhood worst room in the game.
This is where Metroid said, "Okay, now's your time to get good."
Well, this is where my cartridge got reset a lot.
Especially if you make that save down there, and then you're just
yeah. That save, I will never ever save at that save station ever again.
It's the worst one.
Like I'll save at the save station in Turian before I save at that one.
Exactly.
Even though you can't play any more of the game.
I'd rather never play the game than never be able to get back around.
Oh man.
Oh,
Nice.
A nice shine spot right there.
Yeah.
Quickly
Kept
get
it
up.
through the morph ball and set off a power bomb down there, saving some time having to power bomb the. Oh, there's an E tank in that room. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, it looks like Owl just doing it safe for Mission Impossible power bombs. I know there's the way where you quick fall through the crumble block, and then you can jump back out as long as your wall jump timing is good. And you can skip basically going right where he is right now.
Yeah, and here's our Spore Spawn skip. Everyone shed a tear for not seeing Spore Spawn.
Just a plant living its life.
And as far as the race goes here, I mean, Al has definitely opened up a bit of a lead in this part of the collection, and well, really it was the exit from Wreck's ship, but it is still close. They're both in Pink Brinstar at the moment, both doing collections in the same area, so it is still a nice close race.
Yeah, I think Bands might be, a bit less than a minute behind, but he can still bring it back.
Oh yeah. I mean, we still have those crumble blocks before Golden Chorizo, So, and Bands getting the Mission Impossible through the block, reappearing.
It's very good.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get to see kind of the difference of where the runners go if they get that. Band's getting this E-tank up here before the Spore Spawn power bomb or supers.
Yeah, just saving a little bit of time in this section, clawing that back in this race. Now, I do have the bracket up, so I do know that the winner of this race is going to have quite a time in the second round, because it looks like Sloter's 27 is waiting for the winner of this race, and that is going to be a tough match for anyone.
Definitely.
So,
as far as I know, a really good time. I think it's less than a minute or an hour 20. I know that.
Yeah, it looks like qualifying time was 1:17, so only bested by Zost, Oats and Goats, Zenny and Behemoth, which is like only bested by the best. So
get that Oats and Goats.
It's really hard to say right next to each other, right? But yeah, so Sloters, I mean, really quite a difficult opponent waiting for the winner of this match. But we've got some good runners here, and they are moving on out of the Pink Bryn cleanup.
Oh wow, getting grabbed by the grabber.
Yeah, he's having a few troubles in this run. It's probably not going to be his fastest, but he is into Meridian now.
Yeah, let's see how he goes with Main Street. I know there's a couple different ways you can do this. He's going for the short charge on the bottom. Okay. Gets it first try.
Yeah, I think you can do that one without a stutter, because I think I've done it, and I suck at stutters, so...
Yeah, I think it's a really, really tight 4-tap, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, so... it's definitely a tight one, but, yeah. Nice getting it first try. And now we head over to Mom Turtle. See, we visit all of the things in the game here, except for Spore Spawn. And Meridia, definitely a difficult section of the run here. There's just, I mean, the rooms are, let's call it, interestingly laid out, and items all the way up at beach and different places you got to go way out of the way for. And so it's a little bit of a tough section of the run here. Not necessarily for dying or anything, but just routing and movement and all that.
Yeah, I was gonna say movement will be a really big deal going into Meridia, and just the entire process of Meridia. Because you know, you can miss a jump, and depending on where it is, that could be a pretty hefty amount of time.
Oh, you do see Bands taking that the upper platform to do the short charge. You have a little more space, but then accidentally ran into the platform at the. What's he doing now?
Looks like you might try it again, which is a little safer if you can.
There we go. So he hits it again. Oh
man.
Yeah, see, the problem with this is it's a little bit harder to line up. Yeah, there he goes. I always use that bush to line up, so...
Yeah, that's a lovely bush.
And another secret pair of items here in Meridia that Al's collecting. A lot of items coming in twos. Just like in Mama Turtle here. So, early on in 100%, in your 100% runs, was there an item that you tend to forget or not know where it was or anything like that?
I think one of the major ones was the beach missiles right off to the right of Owl there.
Oh, okay.
I would often skip past that.
That's the one where you just run through that wall, right?
Yeah. And then I think the missile pack in Green Hill Zone, that's what it's called. Where you have to go up into the little pipe. That was a relatively difficult one for me to remember.
It's a pretty suspicious pipe, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh, Al's setting up a little wave dance. Oh, but he misses it. Or what are they? I forgot the name. Wait.
I don't recall what that one's called.
Well, it's not its official name. Someone called it. I couldn't remember. Someone called it something kind of cool. Rain dance. That's what it was. Yeah, some people call it a rain dance. I like that name.
I don't think Rain Dance. Yeah, Rain Dance was for Dragon, and the Called Balloon was what it was.
Okay. Either way, I think it's a cool name for those kind of X Factor strats where you set it up in one spot and move it into the other there.
Yeah, looks like Ban got a blue frog to follow him.
Yeah, I was trying to remember today. I know there was an item when I was first doing 100% that I had to like look up, I think, or someone told me where it was. And I was trying to remember which one. I had trouble finding.
Was the missile pack at Speed Booster?
No, I don't think it was that one. Yeah. But I can't remember. I mean, it's one of those things where it was like, you know, I couldn't do it as a kid, and then now that I know where it is, and I never forget it kind of deal. So. Anyways, Owl fighting. Looks like he missed a particle on that X Factor, right?
I missed that.
Yeah, I think he on the opening X Factor, I think he missed a particle. Yeah, and he's gonna have to go round 3 here. Oh, getting huge chain damage.
But able to get that blue suit. Looks like he's gonna save the blue suit for just a spark. Looks like Band's got a really good decalled X Factor with Batwoon.
Yeah, definitely. It does look like Band. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, it looks like Band's just got that quarter halfy, I believe it's called. That's also a very good time save.
Yeah.
And I'll get that Wample spark there.
Yeah, and it was almost like a sparky high five. And into the sand pits. This is one of those parts where no matter what strat you take, you do have to go through this section twice.
We'll see how Bands does with Dragon right here then.
Not a great start. Looks like maybe he had a problem with the charge.
I believe that must have been it.
Yeah, it gets a good second one though. And pumping the ammo might save it. Oh, not quite.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice finish.
That was good.
Yeah, so still a pretty quick fight. And here's that area for the grapple block to Shack Tool, not having to do any kind of ice clips. Avoiding the bugs trying to kill you.
Very nice. Very clean, it looked like. And then coming to Shack Tool, just look at the robot go.
This is peak design right here with Shack Tool. Oh, look. Is that a Shack Tool emote from Buddy? Very nice. You know, I don't know that I ever really, because I never played Metroid with headphones really that much. I don't know if I realized how I don't know, soothing the Shack Tool sounds were plowing through the sand there.
Yeah, that's a very good sound effect.
It's almost like that ASMR stuff.
Yeah. I quite like it when if you have like I believe it's plasma on and wave and you shoot I think a gray door, it just makes a whole bunch of hitbox sounds or something like that, and I just like that.
More of a heavy metal kind of sound.
I think it's almost like the Shack Tool crunching.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Bunny's liking the ice shield sound. That's a good one. Just the activating of the ice shield has a pretty good sound effect.
Yeah, it's like if you had to define crisp as a sound, that would be it.
Exactly. Perfect description. And now Al heading into the plasma room. You know, it wasn't really until I started watching or trying to speedrun this a little bit that I thought about those bugs in this plasma room. But I've heard people talk about how they're a great training tool for your new plasma beam, and it's pretty good design. I just never noticed it as a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's gonna try a moonfall out of here. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Another moonfall right here. We'll see what Al does right here. Okay. He tried going for the spring ball strat where you could just bounce right up to this door, but I think that sand pushed him down a bit more than he probably thought. That's okay though.
Yeah, 100% giving you some definite spring ball options, including the pretty hype Metroid skip using spring ball, which I think I saw Zenny do. It's pretty cool to see. I don't know if it's any faster, but it's pretty cool.
One of the best parts of the song, I think. It's got like the dun dun dun.
Oh yeah, got some good bass.
Yeah, but sadly you don't really hear that in more of the Top Runner songs because they get through most Meridia without, ever getting that part. Which I believe, if I recall correctly, it's either 1 minute and 20 seconds in or 2 minutes and 20 seconds in. Yeah.
So, obviously we're in this 100% tournament, but do you, are you having fun with this as a category, or you liking this one? You like seeing this one, or would you prefer something else?
Oh, by far Hundo, I love it.
Nice.
Yeah, just get to see all these strats that you could do. I mean, granted, 80% is great, and along with other categories, but Hundo just has kind of a satisfying ending to see that 100 at the end.
Yeah. I mean, they put that counter in the game, and I mean, what speed running, whatever whatever categories you want, that's awesome. But it almost feels like 100% is kind of the way it's meant to be. So I don't know. I like that the 100% tournament's going on. I don't feel that I'm the best commentator for it. I know where all the items are, at least, so I mean that's something. But as far as the strats, it's more of a look and kind of try to keep my mouth from going too wide. And Al does remember to pick up that missile pack back in Kraid's lair. So we shouldn't be seeing anything less than a hundo on his final screen.
At least we hope.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's one thing I don't usually do as a commentator. I don't really keep track of if they've missed any items or not. These runners are also good that you also don't really need to do that, but jinx anyone with that either. Al remembering his Ice Beam too. Yeah, so definitely I like the 100% categories. I feel like it's going to be a great tournament.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, regardless of if I lose or not. I think I won by at least getting this far.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you're in. You're in from there were some tough qualifier races, and you said your match is Friday, right?
Yeah, it's against Nintoaster, so
Toaster. So definitely make sure to check that match out. Looks like it's already on the schedule for about 10 p.m. on Friday, so round about this time.
yeah. Yeah, it'll be pretty neat running against him. I believe he's been doing Super Metroid for a while, so yeah. Being able to run against a runner like him that's way more experienced, it's honestly just kind of an honor.
Yeah, definitely.
This is nice.
Looks like he's in chat too. Since 94. All right, and Band's also remembering that missile. Very nice. Looks like Al's typing in door transitions.
The chronic boost in there, that's very nice. I know if you do the chronic boost properly and get a good space jump and stuff in there, that's about like a 6-second room time altogether, at least that I've got. So it's very good.
Nice. So yeah, we do get our first dip into Lower Norfair here. Kind of a rarity for Metroid runs to be into Lower Norfair last.
Lower Norfair's got one of my... It's probably my favorite song.
Oh yeah. Metroid, just great music.
Yeah. Just like the thumping in the background. Oh, it's just good. Al going into Golden Torso right here.
Oh, I think he's gonna use my strats. Just hold the jump button.
Just the safe one, yeah.
Yep,
Oh,
noob strats from Al there.
You can never go wrong with that. Especially, if you miss that, that's like, what, a minute time loss about that.
I know, yeah, it's a long way up and around. But yeah, I mean, definitely a race like this, and I'll probably, knowing he's ahead, I mean, I'm pretty sure in this tournament you can watch the other people's streams, so, no reason to take that anything but safe. Really, one of the last issues that people run into in this run, I feel like.
Yeah. Bands was coming up. Ooh, he didn't hit the energy refill, so that's very good. He's coming in here.
Man, Bunny has some great emotes. I mean, everybody does.
Never go.
And Bands is into Lower Norfair as well, so not too far behind. I mean, looks like he has dropped a little bit. I mean, that's definitely more than a minute, maybe 2, but still keeping it fairly close. And one of these rooms with missiles in it is Mickey Mouse missiles. I feel like there's 2 rooms that are shaped like that, though, and I always forget which one is actually referred to that way.
I believe the one Al just came from, that was it.
Okay. So what's the other one called, then?
I'm not sure. I'm honestly not quite sure what you're talking about.
Oh, on the Lower Norfair escape off to the left when you're in the lava,
Oh,
like where the key hunters are,
right. I
or Three
think.
Musketeers.
Oh, okay, yeah, Three Musketeers. Okay.
Yeah, I mean maybe it's just called Three Musketeers because it's, I guess, not a separate room, but it looks like a Mickey Mouse room as well. So I don't know.
Right. I can see that.
Yeah, I mean it's mouse shaped to my eyes. I don't know. Maybe I see mice everywhere. I feel like they used the same room design for that one as the one that we call Mickey Mouse. So, in any case, I digress. I'll not going for Shine Spark strats, just plasma strats here, but getting him very quickly.
About to enter Ridley. I guess we'll see what Owl does for the charge shot to super ratio. Because I know you'll want to save some of those supers for later.
Whoa, getting picked up. It's not a good start.
Ridley's tail just blocking, looked like a couple of those shots.
Yeah. Yeah, also had some interesting things happen to him in this run here. Does look like he's getting this Ridley under control, though.
It looks like SpeedGaming 3 has joined in here. Welcome all.
Alright, well, he finishes off that Ridley without too much more issue after that opening. And it looks like we are going to get a high five between these two. Band's heading down into the Ridley section here as well.
He missed the speedball, but looks like he's just going for the bombs. Not retry that again.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Kind of looked like he almost didn't make the second shot while he was trying to do the short charge. So I don't know, maybe just missed a button or something.
It's quite possible. I know that excuse me, that third hopper can be it can really throw things off for me.
Oh yeah. Alright, so Band's into the Ridley fights. Using quite a few more supers, I think, than Al did.
All of the supers.
Yeah. Not really an issue if you plan on doing a ship refill. And a lot of times you would do that to check your 100% too, but finish this off Ridley in a hurry. Or I guess not a lot of times, sometimes.
Right.
I always do it. And here's that. I think Al's coming into that room I was talking about. Maybe we could call it Minnie Mouse missiles. Oh, wait. No, that's not the one. Wait.
An upside down mouse?
Wait, which one am I thinking of then? I don't know. It might be too late for me. There's definitely another room. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. Sorry.
You're fine.
I thought it was there, but it's not. Where am I thinking? Yeah. That one definitely looked like a dog.
Looks like people might call them the Franker Z missiles.
Yeah, I swear there was another room that looked like a mouse, but yeah, maybe I am going crazy.
Yeah, I can't think of any that I know of.
Oh well.
Then Al getting the final reserve tank needed. Heading to X-ray.
It's only on the special Sire ROM that has more rooms with the same shapes as other rooms. I told you, it's been a little while since I've commentated, and I don't know. It's actually been a little while since I've played Super Metroid 2. There's been some real life that has happened, so.
Ooh. That jump that Al got through the door, man. That was pretty insanely tight. If he'd probably have been any earlier, he would have just bonked and fell down, but he got.
Yeah, and what were their... Yeah, their times were in the 125 range, and looks like they're on good pace to be in a similar range. Band's still not really gaining or losing much time. Looks like he's still kind of the same distance behind Al that he's been for since, like, what, Meridia? Coming out of Wreck Ship?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so keeping up the pace, just not reining him in at all.
Yeah, if anything, I think he's probably gained time, or caught up more to him.
All right, so what's left for Al here? Probably the blue Brinstar cleanup, right?
Yeah, just grabbing a couple more items and getting up to G4, it looks like.
Yeah. It's been the home stretch here.
I'll went for the speedball, but the hopper wisdom.
And taking a little hop over that power bomb, making great use of his spring ball. We're coming up to, I feel like one of my favorite room names, the Billy Mays room. I don't even know, like, do people still know who he is? Like, he hasn't done anything for probably, what, like 30 years or something?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't even really remember seeing him, but I mean, I've definitely seen one of those commercials. Oh, CanadianOwl going for the, but wait, there's more missile first.
Now it's just wait.
Oh, CanadianOwl saying he's dead. Is that true? I guess we need to go to the Googles.
Oh.
Oh, he is dead.
Dang.
Well, rip Billy Mays. He will forever be immortalized in Super Metroid speedrunning. There he goes. Al gets into the old mother brain tank. A couple tries in.
That's...
And so we are coming up on the final items of the game. There's another super pack up here. We've got the very clever last item, the 230 missiles.
Taking a trip to the dentist, as I believe it said.
Yep. Bleach, wasn't he the OxyClean guy? Or was that someone else?
I don't know. I'm trying to picture like...
And Al picks up his what should be his final missiles. Come on, buddy. Is OxyClean bleach? What? Okay. No, I don't know what OxyClean is. In any case, CanadianOwl should be on 100% at the moment, and is now just heading off to G4. So has a good lead, and with 100% of the items, the Torian section is really not much of an issue. You know, if it was a little closer, you know, baby skip and things can definitely make a difference, but he just needs to finalize his ticket into the next round.
Yeah. As long as Mother Brain's nice to him, you know, all goes well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if he does, so I mean, he does have the option of going for stand-up glitch, which, as its name implies, can definitely be an issue or glitchy if he has some issues with that. I mean, he could, you know, then give up a little bit of that lead, but with this kind of lead, I don't know if he'll take too many chances with that.
Yeah. As long as, you know, no soft lock with baby, as far as I know, it should be all good.
And in a race like this, I mean, I know a lot of people are opposed to it, but I wouldn't hate to see a safety save down here in Turian. You know, if he does plan on doing stand up, just to make sure you get into the next round. I mean, there is money on the line, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So some decent Metroid rooms, already into the last one. Oh, gets grabbed by the very last Metroid. Feels bad.
He gets it off pretty quickly, at least.
And Bands does collect their last item, so just off to Turian as well. Unless he takes that ship refill. Oh, no, he's just gonna go. He'll get those supers off the Metroids, and 200 missiles if he doesn't. It doesn't really matter. Oh, having to do an extra jump or 2 or 3. But Al does, yeah.
Grab.
Good skip from Al. Oh, is Al going for a speed Zeb skip?
Yeah. Gets the Shining Spark. Nice.
Gets it first try?
Wow.
What a beast. Showing off for the fans. That's a great Zeb skip. That is a tough short charge, too.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, what, stutter 2 maybe?
I think it might be tighter than that.
Yeah, really, really hard.
Oh, yeah.
And this is my my favorite part of the hundo, is watching them waste their ammo on parts of Mother Brain phases.
Yeah. I mean, you don't need it anymore, so.
Band's actually gonna do grouping strats through the Metroid rooms. Oh, not in the second one, but don't always see that in hundo. It's usually faster to just use the ammo.
Right.
And Mother Brain already down for Al, who I think you mentioned it earlier, took off that Varia suit really early in the game, so is all set up for the stand-up glitch. And one of the few glitches that are... Oh, sorry, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, it looks like Vance is taking some damage. Maybe not planning on doing baby skip. Sad.
I'm not sure what he'll go for. He could go for... Oh no, he has to do a refill. Because he can't quit the flash. Which, as far as I know, it's the only other way. As far as, you know, not going for the refill.
That's an interesting finish there. Probably would have just... Well, no, I guess that wouldn't have been faster. Yeah. Al not having any issues with that baby skip, or sorry, stand-up glitch. It is getting late here. It's getting close to midnight, so apologize for my brain starting to fry. Anyway, in case that was a really good stand-up glitch. What did he need? Like 2 shots?
Yeah, 2 shots at the end there.
Yeah, wow.
Which means he got 38 shots for the. I don't know what the called.
And for the record, the 100% does not include saving the animals. That doesn't mean that he shouldn't do it, just that he doesn't have to. And the final moonfall, nailing that one.
Always got a little bit. Getting a little trapped up under the platform. Still going. Going left side of the spark. I have not seen that before.
And it looks like Bands is just gonna take the. Oh no, he is doing stand-up. Sorry, misspoke again. Bands also doing their stand-up, and Owl saving the animals.
Wow.
He is my hero, 100% to the max. Given 110% in this run, and gonna come out on top because of it. As you see him hit that ship with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 25 minutes, and 47 seconds, punching his card in the next round is CanadianOwl, taking the victory.
GG's, man.
GG.
And if you look on the background to the right, you'll see the animals flying away. Just a second here. Unless that already happened. No, okay. There they go.
Yeah. So next time, Al, I just need you to hit up Spore Spawn, all right?
Just giving them the GGs.
Any case, BandsWithLegends. Also finishing off Mother Brain.
And then the final escape sequence.
Just realized too, CanadianOwl making it really consistent. Just 46 seconds off of his qualifying time. So not quite as fast as his fastest run, but pretty close.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I don't know how many qualifiers he played in, but the run that got him in, at least.
Getting the nice BE spark. First try too. That can always be a bit of a struggle to get.
Yeah.
GG's to Bands.
Yeah, definitely GG to BandsWithLegends. He also has an official SRL time here. Looks like it is 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 28 seconds. I like the symmetry there. And he does have kind of what we saw as his comment. lost a little bit of steam after Fantoon slow, and rage, slow, and rage. So, yeah, definitely that Fantoon fight not helping him out for sure.
Fantoon is just absolutely the worst, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. And here we go on Owl's side. And it's official.
Nice. Clean 100.
GG to Owl. That is the race.
GG.
Now that we have the 100% screen, he is officially the winner. And we'll be moving on to what is going to be probably a pretty tough match versus Sloters 27 into round 2 of this tournament. I don't know if we're really doing any interviews this season.
I believe Al said he was not going to do an interview.
Okay.
Not sure about bands. He could come in. We'll see.
Well, that's fine. We'll just keep an eye on the stream here, wait for the 100%. There are more matches where the tournament is just getting fired up, so definitely join us again here tomorrow. Looks like 6 p.m. is going to be Travatox versus Glaucio Sousa. That's also going to be here on SpeedGaming. I see. It looks like we're going to have a four-way race, which should be pretty awesome on SpeedGaming 2, also tomorrow at 9 p.m. And that's going to be Bressingham, Tilmore, Hero 82, and Mass Hysteria. So that should be cool. Then the rest of the week as well. Races on Thursday. Looks like there's 2 or 3 on that day already scheduled. Your race on Friday versus Nintoaster. Saturday has several races scheduled. So yeah, the schedule is full. Come back every day. Looks like a lot of them are getting onto the SpeedGaming channels. Some of them on the main ones. We've got another 4-way on Thursday at 9 p.m. on the main SpeedGaming channel. With J Chalk, White Mage Becky, and Apathy Duck versus Shy Guy. So definitely check back in on those.
Yeah, this will all be pretty exciting to watch coming up.
Oh yeah. And there it is.
The clean 100.
Bands making it official. Excellent race from Bands. He did play well. Just a little slow after that Fantoon. That definitely didn't go his way. And he is. This is single elimination, so he is out of the tournament. But I hope he had fun nonetheless. Well, we've seen the 100s, and I think we are ready to sign off here as far as this goes. Any final thoughts for this race here?
Just again, GG's to all runners, or to Al and Bands. It can get pretty tense, running against each other, racing, a lot of them line, but still going really well. Yeah,
definitely. Well, I'm glad I could join you for the commentary today. Definitely appreciate a little more knowledge of the hundo that you have. So it was fun to do, and definitely appreciate everyone watching. Make sure to tune back in. Like I said, make sure to follow those runners, including my co-commentator here running next week, later this week. So definitely make sure to follow him as well. And yeah, definitely we will see you again next mission. Have a great night, everyone.
Have a great night.